When you have a plant and you care about it, you water it and you feed it, and it grows. Just like our mind. When you don't water them, they die. If they die, you have to tear them out. So, what are you watering? So, our mind is very comparable to the plants. The plant that is fed, that is watered, is the one that grows. This concept is potentially explained by many people as the two wolves in our mind. One wolf is the one that does good, and the other is the one that does bad. The good wolf is the one that inspires, that encourages, that loves, that seeks the truth, that understands others, has compassion, empathy, anything that you attribute to good, that is subjectively good. The other wolf is the one that you attribute all bad things to: hate, jealousy, envy, greed. So feed that good wolf. Let that bad wolf die and go where it belongs, in the dirt. If you feed your mind, your thoughts to that wolf, those are the things that are going to grow inside your head, just like the plants. If you dwell in the negative and the bad in life, that's where you stay. That's what grows. That's what consumes you from within. So what do you water, I ask? It's important to always water and focus on the good. If you focus on the bad, you will have a miserable life. You will have a bad life. That wolf will consume you. So go and feed the good wolf. Develop those good habits. Develop that good wolf. Plant those good seeds. At the end of the day, those are the only things you can do. It is important to be in control of our mind, to be able to then plant seeds in other people. Through our examples, through our words, through our actions, most importantly. But remember, you can always give somebody a plant of good, a seed of good. But if they themselves don't water it, then it won't grow. Don't let other people's words, thoughts, or ideas affect the way that you think or the way that you feel. Now, words can hurt, I understand, but it's only as much as you allow them to. It is important to be in control of our emotions, as hard as that is. Learn from what people see, what people do, and whatever their experience is. Be able to understand where they might be coming from. Try to put yourself in their shoes. It is important to be able to have perspective on sufferings of others. You can feed into the pain that somebody might cause you from what they said or the way that they made you feel from an action. A friend of yours could have not invited you somewhere and you feel sad about it. All of those feelings, emotions are normal, but it's important to be in control of them. Understanding how to overcome those feelings is more important than making that person feel the way that you feel. That can lead to a lot of bad. Ultimately, we want others to understand us, and if we're able to process and communicate our feelings properly, that accomplishes the mission. Therefore, ultimately, what we can do is be considerate of our actions and our words towards others, because sometimes even we can hurt others without meaning to. The intent to us is what matters most, but whenever you're on the receiving end, it's the way that you felt about that actually matters. So trying to find that common ground between the intent of somebody and the way they made you feel is only accomplished through proper communication. How do you do that? By understanding your feelings, being in control of your thoughts and ideas, that whenever you feel something, you understand why you felt it. and then you're able to communicate it. This all ties into the idea of the plant that you water, the wolf that you feed. When those good emotions grow, when those proper habits are developed, you are in a much better place. Not to not feel sad, not to not feel pain, but to be able to communicate it to the people around you, to connect properly, to solve issues. Because a lot of the issues in this world, a lot of the problems, the pain, the suffering, the wars, all come from a miscommunication. Sometimes even the worst people in the world, in history, have suffered. And through that suffering, they've watered the wrong plant.